Hey guys, what is up? It is Nico'sMovingCastle, and I am here to you guys again with the page sketch part of the video. So basically, before I put you guys up on the tripod, I just want to show I use deleter paper. I use the A4 size Type A doujinshi, which is like fan comic size paper, just because it's cheaper. It is 135 kilograms, so you probably don't want to use watercolor on this. It'd be a little bit thin, but ink and stuff, I've never had troubles with it bleeding through at all, so you don't have to worry about that. And basically the reason I use this is it has these, if you can see it, it doesn't really come up on the camera. That's the point of it. And it has these like measures, so it's really easy to panel with. And this one, guys, this one's really not picking up because it's like a dotted line. But there is a line right here that goes all the way down. That it goes down on this side and down on that side too. So that's like where you can put that page gap that I was talking about earlier. So this page gap is gonna be on the left. So I'm gonna put these up and I'm gonna draw the panels real quick. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I have this all, let me just move that a little bit. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I've got this all paneled out. Normally I don't draw a panel until the very end, but what I use to panel is I use a Micron 08 marker, or fine line, or whatever you want to call it. Just call it a pen or a marker. So I think what I'm going to end up doing for this part of the video is I'm going to do like part of this panel, and then I'm going to, like, in real time, and then I'm going to time lapse the rest of it, because otherwise it'll just take way too long. And so what I would normally do, I don't know where it is right now, but for any like perspective, this one I wouldn't typically do it. Here it is. But if it was like a city or something, sorry, let me just move that again. If it was a city or something, I would usually use this non-photo blue Color Erase pencil by Prisma to basically plan it out. But this, since it's just like an easy like 1-point perspective hallway, I don't really see any need to do that. So I'm just going to drop the vanishing point in like over there. And I will probably be doing a perspective video sometime in the future once I get a little bit better at it. And this point didn't go exactly to like where it needed to go, but it's enough to the point. Actually, no, I need to redo this anyway. Ugh, gosh, guys, I messed up on my first line. Yeah, I have like multiple erasers. I freaking ran out of my Sakura block eraser, which was like the holy grail. But now I'm out of it, so I'm just using like erasers from what's ever around. So make vanishing point right there. Bloop. Bloop. Put this part right here. Wall. Wall. And throw part of the door in here. So yeah, I'm just gonna like do like the general sketch. This needs to be center. There you go. That's center now, or close enough at least. And so I'm just going to add some tiles. Generally, so I'm going to do them about like every 2 marks on the side of the page. That's another thing that these are really good for. Lining up like tiles and crap. So 3 And yeah, that looks good. I actually might make this one a little bit, actually no, that looks fine. It's good enough. Yeah, that's fine. And so then sorry, I couldn't find my point for a second. Then you take this and you make the tiles, because like I said, the only thing that's gonna make your perspective look better is if you add more tiles. Now that line wasn't good. That was probably when it would have been a good time to be using the blue pencil. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do all like the perspective stuff in here, and then I'll just put the rest in time lapse. So I think I'm gonna do one like here. Will this look right? Yeah, it looks good. And so then I'm going to add another one about here maybe? Maybe a little bit this way. Yeah, that's good. So I think the doorknob right there. So yeah, that's just like the basic sketch for that one. And then I'll do this part. I need a vanishing point on this one. I mean a horizon line. So horizon line's gonna be at 6 on the little scale on the side. And bloop. Bloop. Nope. Bloop. There we go. Actually, that's a little uneven. Let me just draw a line across so I can get the right line. Bloop. And there we go. So now that's even. Get rid of that line. So I'm gonna go every one for a little bit on here. So that was at 6. So this one will be 7. And I'm gonna do like a half one, and then that's gonna be a doorway. And what I'll probably do to show like the light that's coming out of here is I'll probably do a gradient when I tone, and I am going to show my toning process. There'll be 3 more videos after this. No, this is 2 more videos after this. So it'll be the what am I trying to say? Sorry, I can't think and draw at the same time. It'll be the toning and inking will be the next 2 videos. So yeah. So there's that. Get rid of everything but the vanishing point there. Alright, so there's a half one. So I'm just gonna go 1. I'm gonna do 1.5 on this one. So that's not lined up right. 1.5. And what else? Should I go 2? Or I'm just gonna go to 12. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm gonna get rid of horizon line. Do one straight up and down for the tile. One like there and there. Sorry if this isn't like super interesting, guys, but like this is honestly the hardest part, in my opinion, of sketching your manga page, because like if you've drawn your characters enough, then the actual like drawing of your characters should not be a problem at all, and that really should be your goal. When you first start out, you are gonna have trouble drawing your characters and making them look the same in every panel, but after a while, like this is honestly the hardest part. So I've done that. I will draw Kamiko too, because I can probably blast that one up pretty quick, so this video isn't too long, and then I'll put the rest into time lapse. So then there's, I'm just gonna draw her thing like that, her little turtleneck thing. And this is like, there's people that like have fancy ways of drawing their faces in perspective, but since like my style is so simple in perspective, I honestly like, I've drawn it enough that I can just kind of like blast it out and make it look good. Oh, just when I say that, I make it look bad. I think I made this a little bit too long. I usually do like that first, and then I just kind of like, or I do all that, and then I erase all that, and then I go in with a little smile. And there's perspective. Don't forget to add blushes. I made her chin a little bit too sharp. I like forget that she's a girl sometimes when I'm drawing her, because she's such like a tomboy, and all the other main characters are boys, so I have to like consciously remind myself not to make her look too boyish. Ooh, too harsh of eyebrows. I'm gonna do her hair first before I do the eyebrows. This is one thing that I really need to work on character design wise. So I feel like the way I draw her hair in this point of view changes like every single time. I'm just gonna drop her eyebrow right there and do like the little line that's in her hair. And so yeah, that's how I do that. And then basically I'm gonna do a little, oh yeah, this is a good thing I did this panel. I'm gonna do a little outline around her, so when I add in the black, there's like a little extra white space. This is really important to do. I mean, it's not super important, but depending on what you're going for, it adds like a nice effect. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna blast the rest out in time lapse. So I'll see you in a second. So ultimately, I decided to not have Yuki and Kaneko and Akio in the background of this panel. It's just it was gonna be too awkward to fit them in, so we're just gonna, and the rest of the pictures are just gonna be in front of this character who actually, while I was waiting for the videos to upload and stuff, and letting the battery recharge, I decided that this character's name is Naoko. So yeah, this is, the newest addition to the Torikumu family. And yeah guys, so this is it for this part of the video series, and I'll be back at you guys with the next one in just a couple minutes.